I'm just really curious, y'all. Like, is Iran responsible for our gas being $10 a gallon? Is Iran responsible for our eggs being $30 a dozen? Is Iran responsible for a one bedroom, one bathroom apartment being $2,500 a month? Is Iran responsible for the millions and millions of homeless U.S. veterans that are still homeless and hungry today in 2025? Is Iran responsible for the assassinations of every black political figure over the last 70 years? Did Iran kill MLK? Did Iran kill Malcolm X? Did Iran kill Gaddafi? Did Iran go to lesser countries, kill all their political leaders, and prop up their own leaders in spirit of democracy? Does Iran have 500 years of chattel slavery where the people came free and then they created Jim Crow laws, and then those Jim Crow laws went on to inspire what would become the Nazi Party? Did Iran do that? Is it Iran's fault there's so many millions and millions of Americans facing unemployment, dancing on the poverty line, flirting with homelessness? Is that Iran's fault? Is it Iran's fault that we elected a 34-time felon as well as a sexual assaulter as our president? Was that Iran's fault? The American public expressed sensible and logical frustration with the unfair, unconstitutional executive orders and quote-unquote laws that have been administered by this administration. So the American public chose to revolt. They chose to protest and let their voices be heard because it's in their constitutional rights to let their voices be heard. That same guy who has those 34 felonies as well as the sexual assault, arrest, not allegations, arrest, he was actually arrested for SA. That same guy, in his response to the cries and yells of the American public that he swore to serve, right here on the Bible at his inauguration, by the way, his response is to send the National Guard. And not only send the National Guard, because the president doesn't have that right. It's ultimately down to the yes or no of the governor slash mayor of that particular region. So he overrode the say-so of the mayor or governor. I forget which one is more important for the state. I can't remember. I really don't give a fuck, to be honest. But he overruled the people who would have to make that decision. And I thought their whole thing was, like, as Republicans, their whole thing is let the states make the decisions. So how can you guys be in support of someone who's not giving the state the right to make a decision? Someone who's overruling the governor or mayor of that state to put the National Guard on American citizens, American taxpayers. Because regardless of how you feel about immigration, immigrants pay billions and billions of dollars in taxes. So they matter. They matter. Regardless of how you feel, white man, they matter. And if we kick out every single illegal immigrant or legal immigrant or whoever the fuck, if we kick out every person that come here, the country's gonna suffer. It's not that Americans can't do these jobs, they won't. There's a reason all of our warehouses, all of our manufacturers, there's a reason why all of the things that make America great in real life is created and is produced overseas. There's a reason for that. It's not because the American people aren't capable, it's that the American institution is only set up to benefit billionaires and millionaires. Meaning if you can't exploit a group of people for profit or for gain, this isn't the place for you. Iran didn't do that. Iran isn't responsible for billionaire oligarchs ensuring they keep their foot on the neck of anyone below or at the poverty line. Iran isn't responsible for unfair tax breaks that are granted to the rich and unfair tax liens that are enforced on those who aren't rich. Iran's not responsible for that. So regardless of what they try to convince you, from here on out, remember, the reason your life is hell as an American citizen has nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with a regular day-to-day Iranian citizen, just like you are a regular day-to-day American citizen. We don't got shit to do with they. Actually, I would concur that we have more of an impact on their day-to-day life than they could ever even think of having on our day-to-day life. Like, we're so privileged. Like, I'm sitting in my room complaining about the president of the United States, and I feel no fear. Why? Because I'm a fucking American. So I need all of you niggas to start realizing that they just want you scared. And if you read, you'll see that the people that they try to make your enemy isn't your enemy. The people that are telling you who your enemy is your actual enemy. Okay? So just please remember, I know this is a long video, and I usually don't post videos like this, but I'm trying to get that TikTok bag on top of spread my light more than I spread my darkness. And I want y'all to be aware that it's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about money, resources, and who who can be the quickest to the exploitation of somebody. I'll probably post a part 2 to this, but this is just another rant, man.